Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review for you guys, and this is part of the Is It That Bad series. So, this movie happens to have a critic score of 4% and an audience score of 62%. So, that's quite a big difference. So, I'm interested to see what you guys think about it. But let's get into it. So without further ado, this is The Covenant. This film came out in 2006, and it was directed by Rennie Harland. So it actually stars quite a few familiar names, at least to me. So you've got Stephen Strait, Taylor Kitsch, Chase Crawford, Sebastian Stan, Laura Ramsey, and Jessica Lucas. So this movie follows Caleb, Pogue, Reed, and Tyler, who are better known in the town as the Sons of Ipswich. And they are descendants of the families that originally were settled there. Little does everyone else know, they are actually the descendants of families that were murdered in the Salem witch trials. So there were originally 5 families, and one of the families had been killed off during the Salem witch trial, and the other ones survived, so that's where the 4 main characters, the Son of Ipswich, come from. And this movie, they are in like a prep school in New England. Laura Ramsey plays Sarah, who is a new student at this prep school, and she gets a liking for Caleb. And there is another new student. And strange things start happening to the Sons of Ipswich. They start seeing these things called darklings, and it's kind of like a message, a dark message sent by somebody else who is a part of the coven, because they are warlocks. Since they descended from people from Salem. And these messages, they don't understand, or they don't really know who it's coming from. The 3 of them think that it's coming from one of the other in the group, but it turns out that it's not, and that the 5th family has somehow survived and has come back to reclaim what was rightfully theirs. So let's get into what I liked about this movie. So I thought that for the most part, the visual effects in this were pretty good. There were only a few times that I thought that the visual effects were kind of meh, and that they could have been better, but for 2006, I thought that they were really good. I thought that the entire look of the film was actually really nice. It was visually pleasing, and I really liked the color scheme of this. This kind of saturated blue was pretty present in the entire movie, with like this red was like, so it was pretty much saturated blue with a little bit of red every now and then. I really liked that. I also really liked when the 4 main characters, the Sons of Ipswich, and then the 5th one, when they use their powers, they like close their eyes and it turns black. Their eyes are completely black, and then there is almost like a wave of this red color goes like through their eye to kind of like transform them into using their powers, and I thought that that was really, really a nice visual touch. Also, to get into something that I don't particularly like about this movie is that the acting was a little so-so. It wasn't particularly, at times it wasn't that good. There was definitely some some cringy scenes for sure. I also really like the going back to something that I like, I really liked the story. They were really going into the roots of the Salem witch trials and stuff like that, and how these families have been persecuted and stuff, and how actually one of them they had thought hadn't survived because of it. So I really liked that. We don't really have a whole lot of witch movies that surround the male warlocks, so I thought that that was a really nice touch. One of the other interesting things that I want to mention in this is, and I don't know if it was something that was pretty, if it was intentional or not. So with their powers is they get part of their powers when they turn 13. So once you turn 13, then you have these powers, and then at 18 you get your full powers. And the issue is when you turn 18, the more you use your powers, or every time that you use your powers, you start to age. And the main character, Caleb, his father had died because he had used his powers too much. And the problem with the powers is once you start using them, it gets addicting, and you really can't stop. So the issue... So I don't know about you guys, but that really sounds like an allegory to like drugs and drug use, drug addiction, and I don't think that it was intentional, but I think that that was a very interesting thing, because it's like you start using young, and once you, I don't know, it's not necessarily once you get to a certain age it starts to really deteriorate, but it has that addictive element and all of that. So I did like that, even though I don't think that it was a big thing in the movie, or like a intentional. So do I think that this deserves a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes? I don't. I would be more inclined to do more towards the 62% audience score. 4% is very, very low, and I don't think this movie deserved it. So actually, let me know what you think about this movie if you've seen it, or if you plan on watching it, let me know about that as well. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and remember that if you are not subscribed already and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a like, and if you have any movies that you think that I should review, let me know. I am open to suggestions. I have a big library, a big collection of movies that I can choose from, and if you've seen any movies, any of my videos of my monthly hauls or anything like that, and you see something that you think I should review, let me know. I'll watch it, I'll review it. Or if you have something that you haven't seen or you want me to review, I will definitely try to find it. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye.